Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing this elephant that I found on Pixabay. It's a lovely clear photograph of an elephant and I will link that down in the description below. And I've decided today to do it on this Tone Tan Mixed Media pad by Strathmore. It's only a small one, but I really thought that the colour suited this elephant because if we look closely at the photograph you'll see that some of these sandy tones are definitely there underneath his skin. He's not as grey as you would think, he's quite a sandy colour to him. Now the great thing about elephants is that you've not got any fur or hair or anything covering them, so it makes it very easy to see the structure of the animal and to see where all the lines of the face and the mouth and the ears and everything else lie without having to worry about imagining what's behind a thick covering of fur like we would have with some other animals. So that makes them really good to draw. So really it's basically just taking your time, having a look at where things line up. It's just spending a little bit of time just sitting and thinking about what's what. You know, if we see this here at first glance you think, well, what's happening there? Well, it's the other ear just hanging down behind his neck there. So this is all part of his neck and we can see that line continues up, whereas this is part of his jaw. So just stop and have a look and think about what you can see. Here where we see the lines going up and across there, that's kind of like a cheekbone. You know, you can imagine his cheeks under there, and then we've got a brow bone here, and all these lines of his skin are going around that. And here the skin's coming down across the top of his trunk, but then it's having to come out to go over his tusk here, so that's why it's all moving across there. So just carefully look at those things and see the way the skin is following the skull around. So we might not stick to entirely these colours. It'd be quite nice to do perhaps a funkier background or do something entirely different with him, but I thought it'd be nice to, like I say, because this colour's already there in him, to use this mixed media pad. I did use this last week to do a little quick lemon illustration. If you didn't see that, I'll put the link to that video up there. And I really liked working on it actually with the watercolours. It's really smooth and nice to work on for something detailed. But I'm actually not going to be using watercolours today. Today I'm going to be using the Derwent Inktense Blocks, and I have the 24 set. You can get much bigger sets, you can get up to 72, and there's some beautiful colours in those. But with this set of 24, or even with the smaller set of 12, you can really mix some lovely colours. They mix well together, so you don't really need loads and loads of different colours because you can mix some nice ones from these. So this is what I'm going to be using. So I'll start, I'll do a little pencil guideline first of all, and then I'm going to draw him in ink to get some of these lines and a lot of the detail in, and then I'll come in and put some colour on. I will put some music on as I work. One or two of you have commented on how nice the music's been on one or two of my last videos. I'm actually now paying for music because, as you know, you need to use license-free music, and I've been buying that from somewhere called Epidemic Sound, I think it is. I might have got that a little bit wrong, but I think it's Epidemic. Rather than using the free YouTube music, which was getting a bit repetitive and a little bit boring. There's a very limited range that you can get free from YouTube. Some of them are very nice, but you can't always get the duration of the music that you want to get. So I'm hoping that you'll enjoy that, and let me know what you think about that in the comments below. So I won't talk all the time I'm drawing this, but like I say, just think about those few things, about really looking at the direction of these lines, and it's making it actually very easy. The direction of his lines in his skin is making it easy for us to pick out the shapes of his face and his head. Don't forget, he's a very heavy animal, so we want him to look nice and solid. So some nice firm dark lines. You know, recently we've done a lot of quite delicate things with little birds and things where we want to have quite a light touch with our drawing so that we don't make that little tiny fluffy bird look too heavy. But with this we want him to look really nice and solid. So you need to tailor your drawing style a little bit to what you're drawing and what, you know, it's a very different subject matter. We want him to look powerful. He's a very powerful animal. So start with a pencil, then go on to the ink, and then the colour, like I said. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm here every Monday and Thursday afternoon with tutorials and demonstrations in quite a wide variety of subjects and media. I tend to do quite a lot of ink and watercolour, but other than that we do brusho and Inktense and all sorts of little drawing tips and painting tips. So if you do like what you see today, if you want to let me know in the comments below, but also don't forget you can subscribe, and there's a little bell down there also for you to click on if you want to get updates of when my next videos are out. So thank you for that if you have already done that. Like I said earlier, there is a link to this photograph in the description below, so hopefully you'll get time to have a go at it yourself. If you've not got the Derwent Inktense, don't worry, you could just have a go at drawing it. You could do it in pencil, ink, watercolour, acrylics, any media that you've got at home, but have a go at drawing him and just concentrating on those shapes that you can see, because it's a lovely composition. And let me know how you get on. So enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching, and bye bye for now.
That told me don't sit here waiting for a sign. So I'm thinking maybe this time I put it all on the line. But I heard from others that you chase out love was on the run. Not a problem, 'cause I proved to you that I'm the one. 'Cause I love you more than words can say. Yeah, baby, in each and every way. There is nothing I can do but take this love, this love of mine, this love of mine. Come sing with me now, baby.